This stuff is pretty decent. There's an arrowhead. So all I did was hit here. Peeled off that flake. You shape those edges with an antler or copper tool or steel nail or whatever you use, and you got yourself an arrowhead. Razor sharp, super high quality. I just found a rock. Happy. Yes. People are wondering how I find flint and chert. Usually what I do is I look at like Google Earth or Google Maps, and I look for areas with like a big rocky shore and explore. And usually you could tell on the way in if you're going to find something or not, because you'll see little chunks of workable material. Treasure. A mink. Oh my gosh. I am no expert on prints, but that might be a mink, maybe?
They're so tiny.
Or some kind of weasel. It's tiny, look. Cute.
Any tracking experts? What are these?
There's chert. Right there. It's not good chert, but it's chert. There's more right there. Alright, so we've got a little bit of that. It's called Helderberg chert. I believe. It's either Helderberg or it's Esopus. But either way, we're going to nap this, what we found in the creek, and we're going to test it. We're going to test it on an outlateral dart. It's tough. Get my keys out of my pocket. That's super tough. Bigger billet, maybe? It's got a flaw in there. Get rid of that. Yeah, there's a big flaw in there. Alright. Looks like it runs halfway through. Let me tilt this a little bit. See that flaw? See what we could do about that, if anything. Worst comes to worst, we crack it in half right there. It looks like it only runs to there. So, hold on a second. You guys gotta let me know when I'm doing these napping segments. Do you want the whole thing in the adventure videos, or do you only want the sped up version? This is really tough material here. Nice big flakes. that side's cutting into my hand right there. Flaw in there. Zigzag it from the tip. Yeah, there's some crud in there. Hopefully it holds together. I would like a bigger piece. And switch billets. Nice big flake. Damage in there. Okay. Work around it best as we can. See that crack? See that there? Sometimes you could power through it. I'm going to come in from the other side. At least try to. There we go. Some of it. Okay. Flaking weird. Okay, got one spot there that's gotta be fixed. It's kinda delicate rock, honestly. Let's switch to indirect here. Knapping wise, it's delicate at least. That does not mean that it will be delicate when used. All right. Looking at options. We are going to test it lance style, if it holds together. Some sketchy stuff in there, so you never know. Some spots it's delicate, other spots it's tough as heck. Weird. Oh. Alright. I'm not gonna go super thin on this, because as you've seen from other videos, it does not need to be super thin to work. I'm gonna regret this, I think, coming in from the base. Can't get past that one little spot here, it's weird. That did it. Kind of. Okay. Getting there. Zigzag this edge. Getting rid of that junk in there. Probably have to lose some length on this because the tip is probably going to blow off. Just do the best we can with it. Don't know sketchy until you work in sketchy creek rock. Alright. I really need to put a new nail in there, but I don't have one available at the moment. Okay. Coming along. Just trying to thin out that tip a little more. There we go. Hinge that. Fixed some of it. All right. Yeah, the wind. All right. This is just going to have to be got some of it there. It's a high ridge here, but there's not too much I could do about it at the moment. Shorten the point a little. Hopefully this don't break it, but I'm going to try to get rid of that ridge. It's still hung up right there. Maybe we'll make this like a fishtail type point. See if I can thin it out any at all at that spot. Oh, wow, that was almost disaster. Did you see that? Flaker slipped. Ooh, scary. All right, got the dangerous part. Oh man. Okay. Kind of crooked. Do our best. In order to test this rock. Might have to shorten it a little bit. Come in on the other side. Jeez. There we go. Thin it out. Okay, getting a little too thin here. The wind is sketching me out. Perfect. Don't break at the last bit here. Okay. Okay. The base. Damn. Do what I can here. I hope I don't snap it. Did I clear it? I did. Okay. That is a lot better now. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up with pressure, and then we're gonna put it on a dart and test it. This stuff is withstanding a lot of abuse, and it is extremely hard to pressure flake. Just trying to take some of the curve out. At least a little bit of it. Okay. Tip is curved, so I'm gonna have to trim it down. Alright, that's as comfortable as I feel with thinning the tip. Trying to straighten it with indirect at least. Let's just get rid of that slight curve. base is bugging me. I'm going to shorten it. All right. Man, this is all kinds of wonky, but it looks like a real artifact. Crazy. Right here's a thick spot. And right here. Okay. This is getting too thin, guys, trying to straighten out these curves. Jeez. It's starting to rain. All right. Sharpen it up. And it is starting to rain. All right. That is sharp as heck. Does have a slight curve to it right at the base. Don't really want to mess with it too much. Okay. One spot right here. Ow. There we go. All right. That is the best this one's gonna get, I think. Shape the base a little more. Thin it right there to haft it. Pretty wicked looking little point. Hope it stays together in testing. Okay. One more spot. Okay. Scary. Alright, we're gonna put this on a dart and test it. That looks pretty sick. Does have a curve to it, but I don't think that's gonna affect it all that much. Very slight curve. Okay. We'll put this on a dart and get back to you. We got a bottle. We got the point on a dart. And we got the atlatl. We're just gonna give this a quick test. Broke some of the wood. There. It is really raining out, so point did good. I'm gonna call this Esopus. Nice. Good hunting point. And that is on the atlatl spear thrower.